Hello. Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm here. I'm here. I might sound just a little bit weird. My mic is not in the correct place yet. I'm just putting on my arm warmers and then it will be. I hope you've all had a good day. I hope you've all had a good day. There we go. I had a wonderful day. I will talk about that later. But part of that, excessive happiness for the day, you may have noticed my total. My total, I'm at 18, like over 1800 already. 1872. 18,072 words. This is amazing. This is monumental. This is monumental. Give me one sec. I am looking really far over that direction when I'm not meant to be. There we go. There we go. I am so pleased. I am so pleased. The total for today is 18,333 words. So I need less than 300 words. Like less than 250 actually. And I'm like, I have hit my total for the day. Eek! You've done it? You pulled the character you needed in Nike. Blake, congratulations! Apparently, it's a good day all around. You pulled the booba buddy. Talking about gacha games is hilarious. You're like, you pulled the character. It's a bunny. It has boobs. She is sexy. Still, that's great. Congratulations. I was sharing my zero context gacha is interesting. Zero context gacha is 100% interesting. Especially because you're like, okay. What does this mean? I assume that person is good. For me, I just assumed that if you needed them for your team, they had to be a good character. Okay, I assume that almost every character is useful in a specific situation. I just put it on my default that every character is going to be useful in a specific set of situations. The problem is that then I met Dory. From Genshin, and I was like, maybe not every character has use. Maybe not every character has a purpose. Hello, Samuno! Or Samarot! I always see the T and then miss the T. Don't ask me why. I think because my mind gets halfway to samurai. Before like the rest of it reminds me, I know this person. Yes, gotcha is enough context though. Gotcha is 100% enough context. Crow in Nikkei is a squishy character with a taunt. So she's about as useful as Dory. Excuse me. About as useful as Dory, who's just they made a character with the worst, like, playing mechanics ever. At least Dory has a heal. Does Dory have a heal? I can't even remember anymore. To be fair, I wasn't all that fond of her. 1 second. There we go. I wasn't all that fond of her even before I, actually got to play her as a character. People were like, she's adorable. I was like, I really like the glasses. I really like the glasses. As for the rest of this, I really can't say. How come you finally finished the video as soon as this stream? What do you mean? How come you finally finished the video as soon as you come to this stream basically for that? I think I know what you meant. I think I know what you meant. Nano squishy brain makes my brain not work right and have to go for the literal translation of words. So, I apologize. Forgive me. And we started talking about gacha because Blake apparently pulled the character he needed in Nike. Nike? I don't think we've decided yet, and I keep flipping back and forth between whichever one. Tori also makes a pain. Makes a penis in the sand and snow with her normal attack combo? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Ah, you made a gacha. Okay, how come you finally finished the video? Like, making a video. And as soon as you did, this stream popped up. That's awesome. That is indeed awesome. It's Nikkei, as they say on the login screen. Okay. I will try and remember. I'm gonna be honest, it may not happen. I will try, though. It's November and I know it. Also, for any of you here in Canada, does the States have it today? I don't know if the States has it today. Anywhere that has Remembrance Day? Anywhere... The States has Remembrance Day, right? The States have Remembrance Day. I think a lot of places have Remembrance Day. Anyways, if you have, Remembrance Day, no one really celebrates Remembrance Day. Let us have a moment to remember. Let us have a moment to remember those who have fought for us. Veterans Day. Thank you. Normally, I know this. Normally, if you ask me, I know this. But it's Nano Squishy Brain. And there is no Remembrance Day in my novel. And therefore, I have to desperately search through cobwebbed boxes in my brain that have not been opened in weeks trying to find the information I need. And it isn't where I put it last, because the information I put it last was, hey, this is important, information soon. It's not in there yet. Or it's not in there anymore. It got replaced with, oh my god, this could happen in my novel's second book. Is there supposed to be a second book to this novel? I don't know. But if there is, I totally know where it's going next. Don't quote you on that. You're running 38 hours awake and 14 cups of coffee. I do not understand how you drink coffee. I do not understand, how you drink coffee. And Jeff, as you can tell, I'm with you today. I am not Englishing. I am not Englishing. I did do some Star Rail. Finally. I finally finished the Pokemon adventure. I finally finished the Pokemon adventure. Now I'm desperately making a run. Not tonight, obviously, but I'm desperately making a run on Herta Space Station. I'm desperately making a run, hoping to get as many stellar jades as I can from the other event. You spent all last night and today in Grand Blue Fantasy? Wrestling something versions? It's underneath the heart. That heart is the only thing that irritates me with YouTube. Is that it's in a really uncomfortable place. Do the rest of you think so? For me, it covers up the words. It covers up the words, and I haven't found a way to fix that yet. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Wrestling's beta test. Gotcha. Today you were a winner of a competition that you didn't expect to win, and you can't even get the reward. Why can't you get the reward? I mean, congratulations on winning, Nelly. Congratulations on winning, but why can't you get the reward? I am excessively happy because my total! I have to write like 250 words and I'm caught up. 250 words and I have hit today's goal, which means anything after that is just gravy and adds to tomorrow. So I don't have to write as much tomorrow if I don't want to. I am very excited. This is going to be the second day in a row that I will have hit my total before midnight. So long as we write at least a little bit before midnight. Which, I mean, we're going to. We've only been live for 20 minutes. We will probably go another, like, 10 and then start, like, doing the actual run. The actual sprints. You were a winner of a Jackbox competition? What the heck is a Jackbox competition? Like, I mean, I saw that before, but I didn't actually read what sort of competition it was. What is a Jackbox competition? Also, I have a little bit of news. Some of you will probably hate this news. The reward is a cameo in the background of something, but that requires that you send them your Minecraft skin. But you only play on PlayStation and don't have a skin to send them. Ah! Sadness. That is sadness. I suppose, could you go on Fiverr and ask somebody to make you one, and then you can send one in? And that way you do have one that you can put on later? Is that something you can do? I don't know if it's possible. Like, I assume that there is somebody on Fiverr who can make a character for you. But I don't know if you can, like, get a Windows and hook it up to the same account, is more what I was wondering. I don't know if that's a thing. But my news is essentially that there will be some changes going forward, and I don't know where they're gonna lead. To this channel. Not specifically like this channel, but me. I'm the problem. It's me. In the good news side of this, I got a job. I have been offered a job and a position. I will be getting monies from people. This makes me very happy. In the less happy part of it, it's a job that I have to be awake in the day and alive during daylight hours for. Early daylight hours. So I won't be able to do evenings anymore like this. Or I guess overnights. 10 to 1 or 2 a.m. is usually considered overnights. So next week, I'll be starting to change my sleep schedule over. I'm probably going to move the shows from 8 to 11. I'm probably going to move the shows from 8 p.m., like my time, to 11. Figure out UTC -7 for that. Yeah. I'm going to be moving the show earlier in the day. I have to see when my shifts are going to be, and And I don't know, like, I know when the job starts, but I don't know how hard the work's going to be. So I may end up taking a week off in December, or a week where I only do like 1 or 2 streams to see like when approximately I'll be working and that sort of stuff. I have the general hours, but that doesn't mean how I'm gonna end up feeling after the day is done. That doesn't have, give me any idea of how I'm gonna feel after the day is done. But at least for the rest of this month, I'm going to start moving the streams earlier. Next week we'll probably be starting at 8. The week before, after that might be 7? I don't think I should have to go to sleep earlier than that. Like earlier than finishing at 10 and then like in bed at like 11:30. We'll see. We'll see. Today on Team Fortress 2, you were able to just play. No disconnects because internet nor a single aimbot. You could just be an idiot and have fun like normal? Are there usually like internet problems and aimbot problems on Team Fortress? I don't play Team Fortress. I'm gonna assume there are. And that sucks. That completely sucks. I hate games like that. I hate games like that. Having to play games with other people just kind of sucks sometimes. Like, I mean, there are some where you can go and have, like, the best time every time you go in. And then there are just some where every time you step on, you're like, this is not going to work well. You also played Discord poker after the competition and wiped the floor with them despite not knowing how to play. Poker is an odd game that way. If you get super lucky, you can, like, kick ass. I am decent at poker. I can't count cards or anything, but I do know how to play the game, so I'm decent at it. Unless you're playing the one where you can't change in any of your cards. I hate the ones where you can't change in any of your cards. Like, I am good at looking at, like, what I have and taking an educated guess at what I think the deck might have left. But I am not as good at figuring out everything else, so I'm decent. And what is the word I'm looking for? The bragging aspect? The bragging is not the right word. But whatever that is, that aspect, I always tend to go a little bit too far on. I always tend to push the other person just a little bit too far. I almost won a game, despite the fact that I essentially had nothing. Because I looked at the guy and smiled and went, go, try me. Put in the cash, boy. And had I left it at that, he would have just stopped. But after I felt that he'd been waiting long enough, I should have just stayed quiet. Instead, I was like, no, come on. You know you want to see this hand. Come on, try. I need that cash. I was like, I know he's beating me. Please don't. Please don't. And in the end, he actually did, like, call me on it. I was like, God damn it. God damn it! I was doing well, though. Had I just stayed quiet an extra minute longer, it would have been fine. Had I stayed quiet an extra minute longer, it would have been fine. Hello, Kitsune! How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? You're doing good. I am doing well. As you can see by my total, I'm nearly caught up on words for today. Oh, and I finished chapter 2 yesterday. So that makes me very happy as well. In other good news, I also have a job. So be aware, Kitsune, you're going to want to take a look at the schedule next week. I'm going to be changing times. You're going to be going already, though? Not a problem. Go. Get your good sleep. Get your good sleep. Have a great day. Have a great day. I don't know what days I'll be streaming next week. Probably Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe Saturday again. I don't know. I'm gonna be looking. I do like having the additional day between Monday and like between instead of Saturday, Sunday, having it Saturday and Monday. I do rather like that. It does mean that I'm going to have to make certain that I put out my schedule a day earlier, though. Which isn't exactly a problem. It's just something that I'm going to have to start reminding myself, hey, it's like Friday night. It's Friday night. Have you done your schedule yet? And to start like trying to put it out like early. I will have to. Anyways, it's been like 29 and a half minutes. I think we're going to get to doing a writing thing. And we're going to be at 10:45 by my clock in 1 minute. So I think we're going to start a 30-minute countdown then. I need words. There we go. And I'm writing something that may end up being a prologue. I don't know. We may or may not be seeing any of these people later on in the book. If I don't know. I'll decide later. Right now, this chapter 3, perhaps prologue, is going to be written because I think it needs to be, if only so I know exactly what all the situation is. I need to come up with a name for it. Right now I'm calling it the Red Wedding because it's a disastrous wedding where people die. For obvious reasons, the Red Wedding. I need a different name for it, though. I'm going to have to come up with something. I don't know. I'll decide later. I will decide later. It'll come to me while writing. Anyways, we're going to get started. I will see you guys in half an hour. I mean, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be, like, chatting if, like, you guys comment. It just might take me longer because I'm also going to be writing. It just might take me a bit longer because I'm also going to be writing. By the way, I never really got a chance to ask you. I don't think I ever got a chance to ask you. What do you guys think of my laptop? Does it look good? I of course am in love with it. But I want to know. What you guys think too. Let me know. Okay, and we're gonna start. Hello, everyone! I wanted to let you guys know it's your best friend's birthday today. His name is Cedric, but you can pronounce it as Cedric. Happy birthday. I'll give him an ara ara. Your friend gets an ara ara for their birthday. Hello, Cedric. Happy birthday. Ara ara. Happy birthday, seriously. Or, as I usually say, congratulations upon surviving another circumnavigation of soul. Ara. How old's your friend turning? How old is your friend turning? Also, would you like to be, referred to as Godzilla? Godzilla? King or monster? I guess I could call you Titanius as well. 15, same age as you. Well, you can record that and send that little clip for him. Or her, I guess. Or her. Oh, no, his name. You said Cedric. I can just call you Godzilla? Godzilla or Gojira? You put in Godzilla there. But I'm gonna be honest, my first thought is to say it Gojira. If I get it wrong, just like, I'm sorry. It's not my first language. Japanese is not my first language, but I have trained it into me that word is pronounced like Gojira. Rather than the American Godzilla. It's just a weird... It's a really weird thing when you think about it. It's a really weird thing when you think about it, about exactly, like, what we train things into our mind for. It's fun and it's weird. Anyways, we missed the 5 minutes where I was going to be, like, where I was going to start the clock over here. We are going to get started in 1 minute time. In 1 minute time. Godzilla? Gojira? I will let you know you're fine with either. Okay, good. Good. What we do here specifically during productivity writing nights like this, I am taking part in Nanowrimo. This right here. Now, what this means is that I am trying to write a novel in a month. 50,000 words of a novel this month. I am at 18,072 words. So what we're doing this, like, for productivity streams is I am going to turn on this clock. Over here. Then we are going to write, or, I mean, if you have homework, you can do that. If you're trying to learn an instrument, you can do that. I know that some of our people use the time to grind on games that they're trying to get, like, stuff for characters for. Whatever you want to do. But we're going to be a little bit quieter. I'll still probably respond if you chat, but it'll be a little bit slower coming, and I'm going to be a little bit quieter. I try and give people a little bit more quiet to do their stuff by. I try and be just a little bit more quiet to let people do their stuff. And then we all come back at the end of it and chat about what we accomplished, and just start chatting randomly on different stuff from there. I forgot to ask, does your friend like VTubers? I assume you do since you came, but does your friend like VTubers? Let me know. I always like finding out if people, like, came just because I was live or because they like VTubers. Okay, let's get going. The clock is going to start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! And of course, the first thing I do is have everything turned on. I had like, what the heck are the words I'm looking for? bold, italic, and underlined on. I was like, no. That was not what I wanted. Hello, Cads! Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Oh. For my drink today, guys, for my drink today, I have Canada Dry ginger ale. Cranberry ginger ale. You guys have no idea how happy I am. Seriously, you have no idea how happy I am. You were in the middle of a Fortnite match and it crashed. Ah, that sucks. That definitely sucks. I need a type of small bird. I need a type of small bird. And I don't want to use a robin. And I don't want to use a robin. Type of small burb. Give me an example. Give me an example. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. I'm not certain if I want to go for a house sparrow or a European starling. Ooh, mourning dove. Mourning dove. Do, 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 do. Hmm. I needed to do some research. I needed to do some research for a second. I was like, I decided on a mourning dove. And I was like, what the heck sound does a mourning dove make? I know regular doves coo, but I know a lot of birds coo. Do mourning doves also? are a bird's feet called? Like specifically like their claws. What are a bird's feet called? Nice. Apparently my my computer can hear me. Short legs. Come on. I need to see what sort of feet they have. The legs are short and reddish colored. That won't work. That won't work. I need a bigger bird. I mean, I'm gonna keep her as like a dove, but I want to change her into a bigger bird. We're gonna go for a parrot. time. Give me 2 seconds to just finish the thought I'm on, and we will start chatting. What the heck is her name? There we go. Okay, done. Done. Oh. Stop that. There's nothing quite as frustrating as when you're trying to, like, figure out your word count and it's just jumping. That is the one problem with OpenOffice. Okay, there are a couple problems with OpenOffice. That is one of the issues I have with OpenOffice. Not that OpenOffice is a bad program. It's not a bad program at all. 680 words. 680 words. Boom. 18,752. 18,752. Nice. Nice. Let me just change that total. 18,752. Boom. Boom! I'm very glad. I am very glad. Even if I didn't get 700, I am perfectly happy with 600. There we go. Ah. There we go. Sitting up and just changing my position. I am now over what I needed to be. I am now over what I needed to be. I had to get to 18,333 words. I'm now at 752. Now that is probably the last one I'm doing tonight, but that's okay. After midnight, we're going for 20,000. I don't know if I'll reach 20,000, to be fair. If I do another 2 and I get another 1,200 words. If I get another 1,200 words, I might get close. If I get another 1,200 words, I might get close. It would be nice. I'm not gonna lie. It would be nice to know that tomorrow's total was gotten before like 2 a.m. That would make me happy. Yesterday I was writing, I can't remember who I was writing with on Twitch, but I decided, I was like, no, I'm gonna go just a little bit further. I only need like another 8, no, it was like 700 words. I was like, I can probably do that. And then I ended up like just completely like being unable to write. I got like 450, was like, I'm done. I'm hoping I can get 2 more. I'm hoping I can get 2 more runs of 30. Runs of 30 minutes, and then hopefully I will hit today's total. That would be awesome. I don't know if I will, but like I said, it's one of those things I would like to do. The scene I'm writing has, like I said, this wedding, but right now it's just a mother who's looking at her son who is going off to get married in a day, and he had lost the bouquet he needed to give his fiance, and she had to go and find it for him. She's like, you're too old to be doing this. You are only an adult. You are an adult, but you are a just adult. You are still too old to be doing this. It's a cute scene. I am going to feel bad, considering that I know what's going to happen to these people. The life of a writer. The life of a writer. You end up feeling horrible for things that you know are going to happen to people. I have big plans for you. Am I going to do great things? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Okay, probably not that bad for this. Probably not that bad for this particular chapter. I mean, certainly some of them are going to die, but I don't know if she's going to, like if the main character is. I might end up bringing her into the story later, just so I'm not introducing as many characters. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning. Actually, I do know why I'm yawning. I am exhausted today. I did my writing last night. I did some cleaning. I did all that stuff. It was fine. But when morning came and I was supposed to be going to bed, I was trying to finish the Star Rail Pokemon event. I did finish it, but I didn't finish it until just before noon. I did not finish it until just before noon, and therefore that's when I decided that I was going to try and finish, like, going to sleep. And then I woke up, like, 4 hours later. We were having groceries delivered, so I had to wake up. I was like, oh, I'm awake. It's been 3.5, 4 hours. I'm awake. It's fine. I got tired and had a small nap. I got tired in the evening and had a small nap, and now I'm going to be staying up. I might try and get a full sleep tonight, and then I'm going to have to start trying to change over my schedule. I am doing very well. Salties. How are you doing? What are you writing today? Today I am writing, I finished chapter 2. So I'm now writing, or at least working, on a chapter where it's a wedding gone wrong. A wedding gone wrong because there are assassins. A wedding gone wrong because there are assassins, and I don't know how many people die. What is my book about? My book is about a spy cat girl. The empire of the land that she is working in is trying to regain its power and glory that it lost in a war with the shifters over 100 years ago. And two shifter tribes just tried to get over their differences and marry, and one or both of them, assassins hit the wedding. It's going to be up to my cat girl spy to try and figure out not really what happened, but to try and keep herself alive while figuring out what happened for the people that she needs to, like, protect. I'm also not certain if she's going to end up changing sides. I know that she falls in love with someone in the world that, like, in the country she's in, but I don't know if she's actually going to completely change sides or not. It's a good book. It's a good book so far. It's a good book. Are you writing this month? Stretch and stretch. One day I will be better at telling you what this book is about. But for right now, I'm still in the process of writing it, so I don't know exactly everything it's going to be about. Okay. I really should have done a final stretch up again, but that's fine. I'm good, though. I have already written... Oh my gosh, how many words did I write today? I wrote just over 2,000 words. I wrote just over 2,000 words today. Whew. Whew. So yeah. I'm going to do more writing. But we're on one of our breaks right now. I am tired, though. I am tired. My news, part of the reason I'm so happy today, is I got a job. Which does mean that there are going to be changes happening to the channel. Keep an eye on the schedule. The schedule will tell all. I will hopefully be putting it out tomorrow. There we go. Another stretch. I might have to go downstairs for another drink soon. Okay, technically I have water. Mimmer imminent? What do you mean, mimmer imminent? There we go. I am enjoying this book, though. This book is fun. I am really having fun writing it. Sleep! Yes. Oh my gosh. I had a nap after I woke up and got groceries and stuff. I had a little bit of dinner and then I was like, I'm tired. Crawled into bed. Hung in that wonderful space between sleep and awake for like a while. It finally felt like I got to sleep, and then, you know, the roommate was like, hey, you streaming tonight? I was like, I don't know. They were like, you know you're supposed to stream. I was like, God damn it, you're right. So I woke up, came out, got ready, started, and now I will not be able to go to sleep until morning. Hopefully when I get to sleep nice and early. Speaking of which, not speaking of which like as in sleep, but I suddenly remembered that I need to do my daily check-in for Star Rail. Boom. There we go. I am a couple of days behind, which is perfectly fine. I don't particularly care if I'm a couple of days behind, but I am still trying to accept that stuff. I needed to do a whole bunch of research. Some of the races in my book can turn into any animal that they've seen before. If they have seen that animal, they can turn into it. So I had to go and look up random animals and discover like which one of them had like something useful that I needed. In this case, it was, can a bird pick up like a bouquet with their toe claws? Hello, General Techno. How are you doing? Today? I hit my total today. Look up there. I hit my total. I wrote over 2,000 words today. I wrote over 2,000 words today. I am very glad. I am very glad. You are nowhere near that yet. The total I'm supposed to reach for tomorrow is 2,000. And don't worry, I will be doing more. I'm hopefully going to be doing at least 2 more? We'll see. We'll see. It might be 3. It depends. It depends how much people are talking and chatting. I am letting everyone know. I am letting everyone know when you are here, so you're getting the good news. Give me one sec. I suddenly have a hair in my eye. That's weird. Okay. I got the job. The job that I was applying for, I got it. I am excessively happy. But, in bad news, it's not quite a 9-to-5 job, but it is a daytime job. So my streams will be changing their times. Here's the cast of Evangelion clapping. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, I am going to be changing some of my my times for next week and going forward. I don't know what they're going to end up being. I want to see how tough my days are and what my hours generally are. There is a difference in time that I can work at this job. So I'm gonna have to see. But I have a job. It starts in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited. You think that I don't need to migrate times that much? Okay, daytime jobs means evening streams, but my days could start as early, like for working, as 6 a.m. So I may need I may need to wake up at like 4 to 4:30 a.m. Yeah, early evening streams. There will probably still be one weekend stream that's a little bit later. But I don't know. I'm going to see. If I'm used to going to sleep at 10, I probably don't want to make a point of having like every Saturday be like, hey, I'm going to stay up until 2 a.m. 2 hours before I normally need to wake up. But yeah, they're going to be moving earlier. They are going to be moving earlier. Which honestly is fine for me. I prefer getting all of my work done in the morning. So that's not that bad for me. But it is going to be a big change, considering that normally I would be going to sleep come like supposedly like 8 a.m. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change stuff around. I may also have a week in December when I don't stream, just so I can get used to doing the job and see how tough it is, and then figure out my streams from there. But I don't know. Don't quote me on that yet. Don't quote me on that. I might just do the streams for the week and then be like, okay guys, next week I'm not. I'm tired. We're gonna play that part by ear. And guess it means your streams will become cooldowns instead of midday things for me. Yes. Yes, almost certainly. I mean, not that I tend to spend a heck of a lot of my games like shrieking in pleasure anyway. Unless I'm playing Hollow Cure, obviously. But yes, it will become cooldowns. I'm looking forward to it. I have not had a job in a while. I have not had a job in much too long. much too long. So I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. I'm imagining getting a paycheck. It's the little things that make you happy after you haven't had a job in a while. Excuse me. It's the little things that make you happy. And I'm imagining I may have money to buy gifts for people at Christmas. The luxury. Luxury. Still, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It starts in December, so I have a couple of weeks to change over my schedule. And not that I think it's going to take all that long to change over my schedule, but I'm going to see. I think my streams next week are going to be from like 8 to 11. Starting 2 hours earlier and ending 2 hours earlier. Which will also be weird. I'll be like, hey. And now I don't even have like... and now I don't even like, you know, cross the midnight time. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm very excited. How was your day though? How was your day? I mean, I asked, but we got into my news first. So I'm wondering what your news are. I mean, not that you may have any, like, exciting news for the day, but tell me. Was it a good day for you? You just finished your tabletop. Nice. Nice. I'm probably going to be starting a game soon. Starting to run a game soon. I just have to get one friend over to make their character, and then we can like start arranging days and starting. I am looking forward to it. I am going to be running my my crew through what is the adventure called? Hell's Rebels for Pathfinder. Just a regular Pathfinder game, no Pathfinder 2, no you know, additional like mythic stuff. Just 2E Pathfinder, is that what it's called? 2E Pathfinder, is that what it's called again? I think that's what it's called. Actually, probably 1.5. 1.5 Pathfinder? No, not second edition. Let's go 1.5 Pathfinder. I'm using a lot of the books. So it's not base Pathfinder, but all of the books are first edition, like, ready. I've seen second edition, but I haven't looked over any of the changes that they've made to the rules. So I don't know what changes they've made and whether or not I want to go over to it yet. And I'm going to be 100% honest here. Changing a game that like was written for a different one to a new system, if the game hasn't changed much, it's not bad, but depending on what changes were made, it can be really annoying. So I'm gonna see. I'm looking forward to it though. Like I said, I'm going to be running what is it called? Hell's Rebels. Stretching again. There we go. Hell's Rebels is an old game. And I think it was one of the earlier ones that Pathfinder put out. But I'm looking forward to it. I haven't actually played it. Though I did run one of the other ones in Cheliax. A couple years back. It was fun. You're running through Drift Crash books? In Starfinder, I have not actually played Starfinder. I know about it, but I don't think I've actually played a game in Starfinder. I do enjoy, like, reading through the world, though. That's actually my favorite part of almost any game is learning about the lore in the world. How they see the worlds, the crystal spheres, the planes, and all of that. I love it. I love it. One thing I am desperately waiting for is my not Minkayan. My new book that I'm getting from swashbuckler game 7th Sea. This main 7th Sea focuses on everything happening in the land, like the lands of essentially not Europe. But they created an entire separate magic system and everything for the Asian lands. And I put in for the Kickfinder? The heck was I even trying to go there? Kickstarter. For the Kickstarter years ago. They're finally going to be starting to delivering. But apparently Canada is like the last on the list. They're doing everywhere else first. Australia has been delivered too. They're still delivering to the States. Apparently Canada doesn't get theirs until the States has gotten theirs. I'm like, how much longer? How much longer can I wait? I paid for one of the really, really, really good, like, leather-bound books. I will show you guys when it arrives. I will show you when it arrives. I'm very excited. Australia makes sense as first. They're probably closer to fulfillment centers. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know if they got a Chinese distributor or not. I don't know if they actually got a Chinese distributor or not. Like, to do the printing. Most places do, just because it's so cheap. But I don't know if they did or not, so. That I'm not certain on. And they have not exactly said. They've been like, it's going to be coming from the, distribution center. But they haven't said where the distribution center is. Only that it's not in America. I'm so looking forward to it, though. I'm so looking forward to it. The other thing I'm super looking forward to. Takanashi Kiara's CD should be coming to me soon. I don't remember exactly when it's supposed to arrive, other than before the end of the month. But I am so excited. I've been listening to, like, not only her music, but a lot of her music. Just on replay. I want the new CD to arrive. I don't normally buy, like, physical CDs anymore. Just because, I mean, okay, first off, my computer doesn't even have, like, a disc thing to rip the music off of. I actually have to, like, connect a secondary one to rip it. But I needs this. It was her first CD, and it looked so pretty, and I love all the songs on it, and there's an extra song specifically if you buy the physical CD. So I am stupidly excited to get that. I only wish it was signed. I'm very excited. That should be coming later this month. Everything. I'm very excited. I'm very excitable, possibly because my mind is, like, kind of half dead. I am tired today. So tired. I have been trying to finish the Star Rail Pokemon. I know, everyone's looking at me going, wait a minute, you hadn't finished Star Rail Pokemon yet? No. I literally just finished Star Rail Pokemon earlier today at noon. So, that was when I got to sleep. And then I woke up a little bit later. My roommate brought me a bottle of juice that I ordered. It's cold now. It's cranberry raspberry. I'm very excited. I probably won't be able to open it up until I finish my water, so I won't be gulping my water down, but I will definitely be gulping, you know, some. Well, there's what's left of the can gone. Now I can get to the water. Now I can get to the water. Super excited though. Super excited. Pretty much about everything, like I said. The only other thing I need to do in Star Rail, that I will probably be spending most of tonight on, is trying to get some of the Stellar Jade from the what is the event? Herda's Simulated Universe event. I'm gonna have to work on that as soon as I finish this. Gonna have to work on that. I have other stuff to do tonight as well, but that's like done in a day and a half. Probably only a day now. You did some of that already? I did one. I did the training one. And it looks like there's 5 versions, so I should have four more to do. I don't care if I get all the rewards. Especially since I'm starting it a day before it's supposed to be done. If I still have a full day left. If someone has it turned on, let me know. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to at least finish a couple of those to get at least the jades from them. I will have money again. I could put my $6.99 towards getting a Star Rail. What do they call the monthly thing? Where you can get like Stellar Jade? I could spend $7 to, you know, put $7 towards that again. I might do so just to celebrate me getting a new job. I have money! Immediately spend 7 of it. I don't know if I'm gonna wish for anyone in this new batch. The only character, okay, I wouldn't mind getting the new 4-star character. But I'm not certain about Wawa. Wawa? Actually, I think it's closer to Wawa. Wawa? It's a hard name, and I'm gonna be honest here, whenever Albert is talking about it. All I hear him saying is, what? I'm like, no, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Main thing you're paying attention to wish-wise is over in Genshin. You're hoping to get Ferlina? Everyone is excited about Ferlina. I'm going to have to load that game and just give it a try. I'll probably do that next week. Actually, I will probably do 10 minutes of that. With you guys, and then move over and do a Star Rail day when that like clicks over, because that should be clicking over not this Tuesday but next Tuesday, right? I don't remember how long until it clicks over. I'm gonna have to look. Oh yeah, Charlotte's on the current banner. If I have 10 wishes, I will spend 10 seeing if I can get Charlotte. I should probably see if I can get Charlotte. I still don't think I can go back to that game yet. Essentially, I'm popping on going, trying a new character. try and do a set of dailies. Am I exhausted with playing this game already? Yes? Okay, I'm gone. You're loving the 4.2 exploration? Some new fun puzzles. Nice. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. But I think I've only been out of it for four? No, not even. I've only been out of it for 2? No, this is my third. This is my third expansion, so each one is about 6 weeks, so 6, 12 weeks, 3 months. 3? Yeah, about 3, maybe 3.5 months now. I'm gonna need longer. I will eventually see a character that I just cannot get out of my mind, and then I'll come back. That will probably be what it is. I will see something and be like, I need to know, and then go. But as to what that will be, I don't know. Also, I think part of also what's keeping me from getting any excitement about it is this month I'm just so busy. I am so busy. Between writing a novel, cleaning my office, trying to make room for a secondary office in my office so I can do my work, and packing up to maybe move. That's still in its infant stages, but it's also taking up mind space. It's also living rent-free. I think I'm just stupidly busy. It is a remote job at the very least, so I get to wake up and just eat breakfast here at home and then, like, walk upstairs to my office. That will be nice. That will be excessively nice. But it does mean that I need to finish cleaning my office so I can actually get it properly set up for a work environment. And right now I'm going to be 100% honest. The amount of mess I have in this room while I move stuff around and figure out where everything goes is kind of stressing me out a little bit. I am going to be moving stuff around, it feels like forever. I have already gotten an entire tote full worth of stuff that I need to, like, get rid of, though. We will be taking that into probably, one of the places where you can donate stuff. Probably later this month. Probably when we get 1 to 2 totes worth. Also, I have a lot of books. I'm trying to decide if I want to take the books in to, like... I'm not really part of the Nano crowd here in Calgary anymore, but I could take the books in and just let people, like, go through it and grab some. Or if I just want to, like, put the books into the tote with everything else. And just take those to like, take all of it in? I don't know. I would consider going to, like, Fairs Fair or something. But the last time I went to Fairs Fair with 2.5 totes of books, they were like, we can see our way to giving you $22. I was like, there are 2 totes full of books. And a good, like, half of those are hardcovers. They were like, we won't be able to sell them. I was like, but you'll take them, I assume. He was like, yep. I was like, so essentially, you want me to give you all, tell me what books you think are going to make you money and that you're actually paying for, and I will take the rest and give them to other places. They were like, we don't want to give you that information. I was like, yeah, you're trying to scam me. I understand you're trying to make your money back, but seriously. I don't go into Fairs Fair anymore. There are other places? I don't know. I do like I do like donating the books. I do like the idea of donating the books. I will have to see. Basically I'm doing a lot right now. I'm doing a lot. My brain is full. And I'm already, like, into Nano Squishy Brain. So, I need to clear off stuff so it isn't living rent-free in my head. I need to finish clearing off... clearing stuff out of my head so it's not living rent-free. There we go. Okay. But I think we're going to get to another one. I've been chatting long enough. We are going to start up that countdown. We're going to start up that countdown in 2 minutes time. And we're going to write for another half hour. I want to get at least this one done. And then I'll decide if I want to do one more. And then I'll decide if I want to do one more. Because it's already been almost 2 hours. But if we don't talk for a huge amount of time after this one coming up, we could probably still do one. That would be nice. That would be nice. Not going to lie. That would be nice. I looked for my drink and it wasn't in the place where I left it. Because I was looking for a can, but the can is done. I have water, but now it's the other drink I want. I have to drink water. I have to drink water every day. It's just so hard when you have a tasty looking drink right next to you. Tasty looking drink or water? Okay, but what would you put the tasty looking drink in? It would go in the water cup. Okay, you could get up and like dump out the water. Okay, but I also haven't drunk an entire glass of water yet today. I probably should. Okay, not just like today because it's only 12:04, but I mean like yesterday. I had a full cup of water yesterday. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Fortunately, I am also thirsty, now that I am actually, like, paying attention to, hey, I could be drinking things. This is always how it is during Nano. I won't realize I'm hungry or thirsty until I'm not doing anything, and then I will be like, oh my god, that is the only thing on my mind suddenly. Okay, we're gonna start writing. Ready? Ready? Let's go. What is her name again? Killera. Is twining a word? Guys? Twining. Bending, twisting, and curving. Apparently it is a word. Okay. Twining is the word I'm using then. Twined. In what context? As in two lives twining together. It's a marriage and I don't want to call it a marriage. They are having a they are getting married, but I don't want to call it a marriage. Not twinned. Not twinned. Twined. Like twine that you are twisting together. Twins would be something different. Kind of like entwined, yes. But I don't want to actually call it entwined. Because twining just sounds better in my mind. Fortunately, I put it in and it literally came up as like in the Cambridge Dictionary, bending, twisting, and curving. And I mean, that's kind of exactly what it is. Entwined would be more correct, but I can totally just call it twining. It's silly. I'm totally going to call it that. I'm going to have to go back through and be like, marriage! No, it's twining. I like this. Also, is zenith the highest point in the sky for the sun? What is the sun's zenith? The sun has reached its zenith if it's directly overhead. Yep. Zenith is apex. Yeah, thank you. General Techno, thank you. Every once in a while, I hit this point in the month and I'm like, I want to use these terms. Do I know what these terms mean? Vaguely. Vaguely. Now, do I actually want to show foul murder, or do I just want them to find foul murder? Only as a writer can I randomly make this, random question. Only as a writer can I make this random question. There we go. Boom! Looks like a lot of words. It looks like a lot of words. Let's see how many it was. Was it 1,000? Was it 5,000? I do this every time. It was 723. It was actually a decent total. 723 words. Boom. Another 525. 525 and I will have reached today's total. Another 525 words and I will have reached today's total. Hello, Grimwall! Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? 723, yeah! I'm very pleased. I am very pleased. 19, what did I say? It was 425. Was it 475? Give me a sec. 475. 475. There we go. There we go. Total has been updated. You're doing well. I'm glad. I'm glad. I am doing well as too. I am doing well too. In good, exciting, fun news, I have a job. It's amazing. It's been a very long time. I have a job. There we go. I don't know what word I'm going to start with, so I'm just going to leave it there. Save, just in case something weird happens. Nice! Yep! It means that times here will be changing a bit. I think I'm going to be starting at 8 next week, but I don't know when I'm going to be starting after that. I'm going to see. I'm going to see. Congrats! Thank you! Thank you! It means we'll be getting some changes here, but I'm very excited. I am very excited. And my novel is doing so well. I'm on chapter 3. I wasn't certain how this chapter was going to be. It may end up being better as a prologue. I hate prologues, but on the other hand, if I bring her back later in the novel as a character, that might work. That might work. I don't know. I have decisions to make is what I'm saying. At 8, yes! Yes, at 8. I'm gonna be starting, I may be starting stupidly early for work. So I'm going to have to figure out, What? Prologue Go is for Lumberjack? What was I saying that brought this up? What was I saying that brought this up? I am so confused. Fortunately you guys know me. Squishy brain takes over. Prologue. It's a log. Gotcha. You separated them and that made me stop and go, he means separate words. No, you don't. It's Nano Squishy brain time. It's Nano Squishy brain time and I don't do well at that normally. And no comment. Don't worry. Don't worry. I figured it out. It just took time. It just took time, and having you write prologue is one like set one word. Oh, I don't know. My problem is that this is important information. Lumberjack Foxy. This is important information for the story. And I want to have it in there, but I guess it's the inciting incident that starts the story. It's the inciting incident that starts the story. Like, really gets the plot moving. So we've already met our main character, and then I have this inciting incident happen. And like I said, because it's a spy, she's not even involved yet. She will be involved after this incident has, come up and things have been decided. I think if I make the main character of this chapter a character that comes back and we actually see things from her perspective through the rest of the book, I can get away with it not being a prologue. But I do have to make certain she lives. Only I would be like, it's my book. I need to make certain one character survives. Important things. I need to make certain she lives so that she can actually be part of the book later. And one of the actual, voices we see. Exposition Ross. It's not quite Exposition Ross. Not quite Exposition Ross. After all, she's actually living the event. She's not just telling about the event. There is a couple and they are going to be slaughtered. Horribly. For the plot to continue. And one of the people in the actual wedding who is going to be slaughtered is her son. Her son is actually the groom. So she's going to have a very close connection with everything that comes after. She is going to want to see the people who did this punished. And I think it'll be really good having her as a character to come back. I think that would be interesting. And I think that's what I'm going to do. The more I talk about it on here like this, the more I think, no, I can see how this is a good idea, how these things will work. So yeah, I think I might actually keep her as a full character. It's a plot acre massacre. It's a plotaker. I like the idea of a plotaker. It's a massacre that happens because of the plot. So it's a plotaker. Exactly. I am one day going to be actually talking to other writers and be like, "Oh, so you're writing a plotaker? Nice." And they're gonna be like, "What?" Well, it's a massacre, but it's there because the plot insists that there is a massacre, so it's a plotaker. And they're gonna be like, "God damn it, that is gonna live in my head rent-free. God damn it, now that you've said it, that is gonna live in my head rent-free for the rest of my life." I like this. We have a new word. I will be like, that was a non-friend of mine. Not a non-friend. That was a non-writing friend of mine who came up with that one. I'm in your head rent-free. Certainly your words are. I have also decided that the non-human race is not going to use marriage as a term. They're going to twine. I don't know why. I came up with this really nice little phrase, and I really want to make it work now. So I'm currently using marriage, but I'm going to have to go through and, put a little note at the beginning of the chapter. As in, hey. Hi. I need to change all marriage to string cheese. Yes. I have only had string cheese once. I should probably try it again eventually. Note, instead of marriage, call it twining. I had to actually go and find out if twining worked. If twining was actually a word. 7 additional words to add. And yes, I am putting in a little note for adding 7 words right now. No, don't eat the string cheese. It's bad. How can it be that bad? How can it be that bad? There we go. There we go. It's bad cheese. I don't remember liking it. To be fair, I don't actually remember liking it at all. When I had some, it was years ago. But I thought that might have just been because it was mozzarella, and mozzarella, I think it was mozzarella. It was one of those softer cheeses. I think it was mozzarella. And I figured it was just because I was less fond of that particular type of cheese. Like, I prefer harder cheeses. The older the better. So, old white cheddars are my favorite. Old white cheddars are my favorite. Orange cheddars are good. I still want them to be old. Mild cheese is like, why are you punishing me? Like, I mean, I'll eat it, but I will be sitting there going, why? Why, of all the cheese, is there mild? Why? It doesn't taste as good. It doesn't taste as good. It wants to be plastic. I like it. I like it. I can't say you're wrong. I can't say you're wrong. It's like the cheese you get, the nacho cheese you get in like 7-Elevens. It's like one molecule of plastic, and you're like, I am pretty certain that this will be sitting in my system still like 7 years from now. It is not going to dissolve. It's just going to sit in my stomach and become an extra lining. That is levels above string cheese. Oh, wow. Wow, you're like, nope, I would rather go and have the bad nacho cheese from a 7-Eleven. That is saying something. That is a level of, I refuse to have this type that I have never seen. Maybe I want to avoid the string cheese. Maybe I will avoid the string cheese. I think I will end up avoiding the string cheese. In fun news, I do actually have nachos. I do have nacho chips and cheese in the house. Like the good stuff. Or at least what I consider the good stuff. I don't know if I'll be having any tonight. I kind of want some. I kind of want some nachos! Not yours! Everyone needs to get their own, because mine are nachos. Actually, I want to make them for dinner, but I think that's going to be next weekend. This weekend is going to be super busy. I won't really have time for cooking a full nacho dinner for myself. But I am thinking I might do that next weekend. Actually, like, make the hamburger meat and get the cheese all on and everything. It'll be good. It will be tasty. It will be delicious! You're coming over for nachos! I suppose I could do it during the week, but it's always a little bit harder to do it during the week. I prefer doing it on a day off. On the other hand, it's going to be less time for that, so maybe just during the week? I don't know. I'll decide. Excuse me. I would have them today, but we should be having personal pizzas. So we have everything for that, and we've been looking forward to it for like a week, so I am kind of looking forward to that. Stretch! Mini pizzas! I love making mini pizzas with like pita bread at home. Pita bread and sauce and cheese and meats. Not on dough, on pita bread. There we go. You take your pita bread, you put on sauce, and then whatever, pizza fixins you like. And I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty certain it's just called pita bread. Yeah, pita bread. It's delicious. You throw it in the oven for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes? 400 at, I'm trying to remember. 400 for 18 minutes. 400 for 20 minutes. 400 for 20 minutes. You're gonna have to try it. It's delicious. It's delicious. We go out and we buy those like pizza packs of like lunch meat that they have at like your local Safeway and grocery stores. And you just put on whatever meat you want. I usually cut it up into smaller pieces. So you don't just have like one gigantic piece of like meat on there. And then you like throw on whatever you like on a pizza. And then you throw on whatever you like on a pizza. The stores are closed for sadness. That is true. It is one. It is one. I'm deciding if I want to try and do another thing today. It's only been 2 hours and 37 minutes. I could do another half hour of writing. See if I can hit my total. Anyways, we were talking about the stores being closed. Yes, it is after midnight. It is after midnight because it's almost 1. But you can go out tomorrow. You missed the days of 24-hour Wally World. Wait. Is Wally World not 24 hours a day now? Are they not 24 hours a day? When did that happen? Okay, I fully admit 100%. The last time I went out to a Wally World was... last year? But I thought it was still open really late. I thought it was still open like the full 24 hours. The thing happened. No, I'm certain that we'd gone back to 24-hour Wally World, didn't we? Give me a second. Now I'm checking. I'm certain you're right. I'm always wrong about this sort of thing, but I want to check. Calgary Walmart hours? Oh my god, they have really pathetic times that they're open now. They're not even open until midnight anymore. They close at like 10 p.m. What the hell? The entire point of a Walmart is that they're open at stupid hours in the night so you don't have to go in during the daytime. What the heck? I don't even see any reaching 11. I mean, there are more locations, but seriously, wait until December. Okay, they might do 24 hours. That's probably the last time I went. It was probably in December, and therefore they were open like 24 hours. I think I went in for like groceries. But I could see it being like last December. I think it was just like, I need X for dinner, and it's, 2 a.m. or something like that. Midnight, we should go. They're not even open to good times anymore. That's just depressing.
Who is my favorite streamer?
One sec.
She graduated.
Boom. I closed the page I was on and immediately opened like a different page. I was like, no, don't do that. Not even for Christmas. Okay, 100% they should be closed on Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I understand that a vast majority of the population does. And therefore, they should have that day off. There should be a few places open, though. Like, they should, like, I guess, if they can, just, like, ask people, are you willing to? I'm always willing to work on Christmas because, I'm going to be honest here, aside from making certain I get Chinese food that day, I don't do anything. You love this city, but all the 24-hour services are gone. Or going. Either way, you're completely correct. For a few years before COVID, we did have, like, an actual 24-hour city. It was wonderful. No matter what time you went out of the house, you could, like, find, like, fast food open. You can still find, like, McDonald's open. A&W's aren't open 24 hours anymore. You used to be able to get that 24 hours. The McDonald's still are, but I think they're the only thing. Or at least I haven't seen the one near my house close. I haven't seen the one near my house close. I could be wrong, though. Only McD's. Yep. I did like living that, but I can understand why people who live in the daylight hours do not. I feel every city eventually gets to the point where they're big enough that they should be a 24-hour city, just because there are enough people who are working nights. But maybe Calgary just hasn't hit that point yet? I mean, I thought we had, but apparently not. That does depress me. That does depress me. It is sadness. It is sadness. I wonder if Edmonton is. Edmonton probably is not. I think Calgary is bigger than Edmonton now, so we would probably be closer to the 24-hour city than they are. If I move, that will depress me. What places are open? There's a 7-Eleven over here. Is that it? There's a Max about 10 blocks that way. Anything else? There's a Mickey D's on. Thanks, I'm done. Mind you, if I am living in daylight hours, I will probably be a lot less concerned on whether or not stuff is open at, 2 a.m. I will probably be a heck of a lot less concerned about whether stuff is open at 2 a.m. if I'm actually, asleep at that time. Imagine being awake when things get delivered to my house. It's gonna be insane. Not that I will be able to answer the door. They don't ring our door anymore. They just drop stuff off. Actually, they probably do still ring the door. Calgary is the largest city in Canada for landmass. Great cities are not included? What do you mean, like, great cities? Like greater, like the cities that have, like, a greater surrounding area? Like Vancouver is not just Vancouver, but the greater Vancouver area? I think Toronto does that as well. Toronto and the greater Toronto area. I don't know what other places do that. Yes. Toronto stuff, probably. I don't know if there's any other ones other than just, like, Vancouver and Toronto. There probably are, but I don't know which ones are. Vancouver's a different story, as Vancouver is pretty tiny, relatively speaking. Are they? Like, Vancouver proper is, like, really tiny? I didn't realize that. Mind you, I have never actually lived in Vancouver. There's multiple municipalities. I know that. I know that. I had family who lived in. It started with an A. Abington? No. It was somewhere out there, and I'm pretty certain it started with an A. Toronto has Toronto and then all the suburbs of the city that the city crept up to. Yeah. Well, I mean, Calgary is kind of like that. We have a few places like Rocky Mountain area. And a couple of the other areas that like used to be like no, these are almost their own little tiny towns, and we've taken them over. Vancouver proper is only 675,000 people. Really? Huh. I did not realize that at all. Huh. Interesting. You learn something every day. I am still doing random stretches. Calgary is 1.48 million? Why do I always think that we've already hit 1.5? I don't know. Toronto is over 2 million? Oh my gosh. Okay, Toronto might be a full 24-hour city. Toronto might be a full 24-hour city. I know that New York is. The Metro Vancouver is 2.4 million, but that's more than Vancouver. Okay. Downtown Toronto is massive. I'm gonna be honest. The last time I was in Ontario, I was 2. I think. Like, I think I was either a toddler or a baby. As in, I do not actually remember the trip at all. I know about this only because my mom was like, you met them. I was like, I do not remember this. They were like, we took you on a flight. You were like really young. You cried the whole time. I was like, if I don't even remember the trip, it doesn't count as meeting them. If I was so young I don't even remember the trip, it doesn't count. Greater Calgary area is 1.7. Okay, that's probably why. Thank you, Grimwall. Thank you. I was like, I thought Calgary was bigger. Why do I think Calgary is bigger? Because I'm counting the greater Calgary area. What's considered downtown there is huge. You can walk for an hour and still be considered downtown? Nice. I had a friend come up from Vancouver once. I think she lived on like one of the greater like outskirt areas of the greater Vancouver area. But she came up to visit and we went to a park. It was inside the city, but about 10 minutes from downtown. Like maybe 10 minutes. She was like, this is a beautiful area. I can't believe there are so many trees. How far outside the city are we? And I looked at her and was like, we're about 10 minutes from downtown. Maybe 15? And she just stared at me. I was like, are there not trees in Vancouver? She was like... The best part of that trip was that while we were down and walking through the park, we saw a couple cops riding bicycles. And she was like, wait, oh my god, they're riding bikes. Are those police? I was like, yeah. I see this all the time. What is so amazing? She's like, I've never seen a policeman on a bicycle. Do you think they'd let me take a picture if I went over there? I was like, we're still Canadians. We're pretty darn friendly. If you go over, yeah, I'm certain. She went over and got a picture with them. I thought it was so cute. I just could not even imagine. I was like, don't you have this where you live? No, apparently not. Downtown Toronto is 15.6 kilometers squared. Calgary's downtown is 6 kilometers. Oh, Oh, only 16.6. It's a full kilometer bigger than you said. I don't even understand this. That's gigantic. I mean, okay, I'll be fair. Calgary has a very small area that I consider downtown. Possibly because it is only 6 kilometers. And I used to live downtown. So, like, I know what the downtown area is. And I constantly look at it and go, it's such a small downtown. It's such a small downtown. But I didn't realize that, like, Toronto's was, like, 3 times the size. Like, Toronto's is nearly 3 times the size. That's insane. It's at least 2.5. That's insane. I don't even know. Like, that just seems gigantic to me. That just seems gigantic. That's insane. That's insane. That is completely insane. I am going to try and get the other 525 words I need. We are going to turn on that clock in 4 minutes time. So keep talking, but I'm giving warning. 4 minutes, we're gonna do one more writing sprint. Because now is the time when I need to make that decision. Am I writing or am I not? And I do want to hit my total. Like, in case I decide I do not want to write for the rest of the day, it'd be very odd for me to decide such, but it could happen. I think if I can hit the full 2K, I will be very happy. I will be very happy. Especially since I'm going to be busy all day. I have to go visit family. Okay, maybe not all day. No, all day. I need to call around and see if I can find a place that will do, like, eye exams. Back to work, Foxy! You're right. Eye exams is also the other thing that's taking up brain space right now. It's living rent-free in my brain. Your fox needs glasses in real life and she refuses to wear some. Mainly because the ones she has aren't good for her anymore. I clearly need, like, different prescriptions for different areas, and yeah. All of that reading in darkened rooms when I was a kid finally has caught up with me. All of that reading in darkened rooms when I was like 12 has gotten to me. My mom always swore it would happen. My mom always swore it would happen. It's finally happened. If you just keep reading in the dark like this, you're gonna have bad eyes. It has finally happened. Ha! Granny glasses! What do you consider these ones? What do you consider these ones? These are totally... Okay, these are closer to, I guess, to librarian glasses. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if librarian glasses would look good on me in real life. Like, on my avatar? Hot. I like it. It's cute and hot at the same time. Totally what I like. But I don't know if they would look good on me in real life. I mean, I'll certainly go and check. But progressives. Probably. I used to only have problems seeing things at a distance. Like 20 feet, 30 feet. They were like, don't drive at night, but you're fine otherwise. You can still read things really small. But I'm starting to notice that I'm having trouble when I'm looking at my phone. I'm starting to notice that I have problems looking at my phone if it's too close. and I pull my phone away and then it looks too small. A friend of mine handed me their glasses because they have them for like close, and I was like, oh my god, this makes things so easy. But then of course I look up and everything looks fuzzy. So yeah. Yeah, Granny Fox neck needs needs bifocals or something. Granny Fox neck needs bifocals or something. Ah, Granny Fox. All right, time to write. Time to get back to work. Time to get back to work. Boom! Let's go. Last one of the evening. Last one of the evening. I got 525 words to go. You guys get what you can too. What the? There we go. Darn it. I was looking for which metals are like the best for being shiny. I think I'm going to use this anyways and just say that there's more of it on my world than there is in ours. Okay, they're really difficult to make. You need a really, really high temperature to melt them. That would be why. You know what? I'm going to go with it anyway, and then I will change it later if I need to. And then I'll change it later if I need to. What is a... What is a thin, soft inner material for clothing? Lining fabric. Such fabrics can be made from looks like silk mining. Looks like silk mining would be the best, unless I want cotton. But cotton wrinkles easily, and I don't want cotton. So we'll go for silk. It's a low-grade silk. This is literally the smallest thing in my book. This is not even going to be important later. You're going to bed, gets another idea, gets back up. Yep. That's always how it works. That's always how it works. time! That is time! There we go. Okay. Okay! I finished my thought. Let me see how many words I got. It doesn't look like as many words as last time. It doesn't look like it's going to be as many words as last time. And Kai, how are you doing today? Yeah, nowhere near 563. I got caught up trying to figure out what sort of clothing my character was wearing. 563 words. Boom! Did I hit it? I hit it! 20,046 words. 20,046 words. Good! You had 3 monsters, so you're really energetic right now. Nice! Congratulations! Congratulations! There we go. I just finished my last writing sprint of the night. And I am super stoked. 046. Boom. Boom! I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with my total. I'm so pleased with my total. Now I have to hit save. Now I have to hit save. Boom. Boom. She has not yet found her children dead. It's going to be very sad. It's going to be very sad. You were attacked by paper? Why were you attacked by paper? How did the paper attack you? There we go. And boom. Clock is gone. Clock is gone. You got a paper cut. I assumed you got a paper cut. I mean, what did you get a paper cut from? What did you get a paper cut from? Also, paper! Like, was it a book? Seriously! Also, it could have been cardboard. It could have been cardboard. I finally finished my water. This means I can officially open up my drink and pour myself a glass of it. I'm very happy. I've hit 20,000 words for my novel! I'm very excited. I am very excited. I totally get to, there we go. To treat myself. I totally get to treat myself. I have everything I got today to drink. Everything I ordered for myself was cranberry, raspberry, or just cranberry. Oh, you know winter has hit when all of the cranberry drinks go on sale. Cheers! Oh, that might just taste even better than the cranberry ginger ale I had earlier. And the cranberry ginger ale was delicious. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. I don't order myself, them very often, like juices, but I do love juices. There you go. And what did you say your idea was? The antagonist is the antagonist focus is shifting in this, and you're finding that fascinating. Ooh, General Techno, that's awesome. General Techno, that's awesome. I don't know what it is about this particular song, but I fucking love it. It does sound cool. It does sound very cool. I'm just writing about a, ye old murder. Ye old boring murder. I'm enjoying it though. This is the first character I've written from a Abkinth perspective, which is the race of shifters in my world. So I'm having fun going into like, wait, what would their thought be? What would they call, their home? Would they call it a home, or would they have a different word for it? What sort of designs do they like? What sort of jewelry do they wear? This sort of thing. I have decided that rhodium is a bit more common in their world, and that they somehow have an ability to heat up the metal to actually make jewelry from it. It has to be over 1,000 degrees, and I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. If worst comes to worst, I'll change it later. I basically went, what was the shiniest metal? Let's say that they really like shiny things. Let's say that they really like shiny things. Like, that is just what their aesthetic is. So, yeah. Blast furnaces. Okay, but I don't know if they would have blast furnaces in the technological era that I put them in. Mainly because I don't know much about blast furnaces. I don't know how hot things need to be. Wait. Is 1,000? Oh yeah, they'll definitely have those then. They will definitely have like clay furnaces. Okay, that's not bad then. That's not bad. In that case, I have just made rhodium more common than probably gold. Probably near the same commonness as gold. It's the shape that's important? Oh, okay. Yeah, they could probably have that. I'll check. But I was like, what metal is the shiniest? What metal can you polish up to be the shiniest? And it was like rhodium. To the point where rhodium is used like in jewelry stuff just to make rings and shit shinier. Air in, air out. Oh, okay. I was like, okay, so if rhodium can be worn, and I mean clearly it can, maybe we'll go for rhodium jewelry. And it was like, rhodium can be made, it just can't be mass produced. And I was like, these people would not be mass producing their jewelry. They would not be mass producing their jewelry. They would have somebody like who had specifically learned to work with metals. So yeah, I have decided that they like shiny things, and rhodium is their favorite, like their favorite metal to wear. Like silver is fine as well. Gold is okay so long as it's also shiny. They dislike the metals like bronze that tend to oxidize real quick, so they lose their shine. I mean, they can fix it. They can make them shine again, but they prefer that. They are less fond of woods and whatnot because they want the shine. I mean, it can still look pretty if it's wood, but they would prefer that metal shine. I don't know why. Right now, that's what I'm going with. Right now, that's what I'm going with. It's working well, though. It's working well. It needs to make a vacuum to force its way in. It's very... I assume that's high-tech? The word is underneath the frickin' old tech. It's very old tech, but only is limited, only in a limited place. Oh, okay. That'll be fine then. That'll be fine. I already have somebody who's going to be like a glass blower. It's fine. It'll be fine. Ooh. I wonder if my main character also has a, like, fondness instilled in her from her mother, since she's half absinthe, if she also likes shiny things. Because glass is very, very shiny. They probably do a lot of glass work too. Or they would they probably wouldn't do a lot of glass work because they're in the mountains. I've decided that they are a mountain people, but they would really enjoy it if it was sent in. I will have to add glass. I will have to add glass to that list of things that they like wear. Glass beads in their hair and stuff, or something. I don't know. A glass hairnet could be cool. A glass hairnet could be cool. I will decide. That can be something for tomorrow. That can be something for tomorrow. I'm enjoying where my novel is going, is what I'm saying. It feels like it's all coming together. I've decided that this character is going to be in the rest of the novel. So I'm going to have her as a viewpoint character. I'm probably going to have at least one or at least a couple of scenes from one of the male perspectives. I don't know if it's going to be the actual love interest or if it's going to be someone else. I have to decide. Right now I'm deciding between the love interest or his friend. But I really haven't decided yet. I'm thinking the guy. Like the actual romance guy. But I don't know. I'll decide when I get closer. It should be fun though. I am very much looking forward to this. Stretch. I'm probably going to have one more chapter with Killera in here before. I may have to expand my planning. Anyways, I am clearly in the grips of my novel, but I have also been on for like over 3 hours now. Nearly 4 hours. So I am going to let you guys go. I will be putting out my schedule hopefully tomorrow. Remember, I'm going to be doing different times next week. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I will be seeing you guys later. I hope that you guys, like those of you who are also working on their novels or whatever creative thing you're doing, is really coming together. I hope that they're really come together for you. I should be doing Monday again. I do like having Monday as one of my days because it means I have a little bit more time between to work. So I should have Monday again. I'm thinking I might end up doing Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday again. That's what I'm considering right now, at least. Thank you, General Techno. Jen, thank you. I will see you guys later. Like I said, keep an eye out for the schedule. I'll put it up everywhere that I always do. I put it up everywhere. Here on YouTube. I put it up on like in my Discord, on Twitter, on Blue Sky, Instagram, wherever I am, it will go up. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for writing with me. Thank you for going on this super fun journey with me. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I'll see you guys later. Bye.